Hi, I'm Mosik and you're watching Artist Life. Today we'll watch Kathy give us a demonstration on how to paint a rose. And also while she's painting, I'll be giving you my thoughts. So if you're ready, let's go.
Hi, my name is Kathy, and I'm going to show you how I paint this flower.
Okay guys, so here I am looking at Kathy's video, and I'd like to talk to you about what she is doing, and not critiquing her work, but more narrating and just kind of like walking you through her different steps and different approaches that she's taking, okay? So let's start. Okay, so as she paints, I would like to talk to you about some of the colors that she's using. And they are magenta, purple, alizarin red, cad red, cad yellow hue, cad yellow light, raw umber, and ultramarine blue and titanium white. So these are some of the colors that she is using. And I just love the fact now that she is outlining some of the lines on her flower, as you could see, and she is using a mixture of color. So let's just watch just for a few more minutes of what she's going to do, and then we'll just go from there. So I like the fact that she's taking direct approach. The boldness of her skill level is pretty interesting, where she's just again outlining all the lines. And now if you notice, she's actually blocking in. She started to do that, and now she's going over the stem area by blocking it in. So again, if she needs to, eventually she could probably start refining the shapes again. So it's a very loose but very safe approach. So now as she blocks in all the colors, she also goes back to refining some of her lines. So if you could see that. So as we're watching her paint, I really do love the fact that, like I said before, she's very bold and also very direct again. Love the way she handles the paint, and she is using a little bit of liquid, I see. It just feels like she is, because of the way the colors are just blending onto the canvas. And she is pulling the paint on the canvas and just, you know, blocking it in. So excellent job. So I know I mentioned earlier about Kathy using liquid. So liquid is a drying medium that you can use along with your oils, and it'll just dry up your painting a little bit faster than if you were not to use it. If you want more information on liquid and the differences between liquid and Galkite, example, these two are drying mediums, you can always watch our YouTube video. It's called The Most Basic Description of Galkite and Liquid. So you can go ahead and go to our YouTube channel and find that. It's in the video section. Okay, so she's just, again, not stuck on one area, is she? She's constantly moving through different parts of the flower. And have you noticed that she's using one specific color, distributing that throughout the canvas, and she's not constantly making new color. She's stuck with one right now, and utilizing that one color, she just moves through the entire canvas. She is keeping her colors pretty pure. I mean, she hasn't desaturated anything. She hasn't grayed down any of her colors down. So, which is excellent. So, which leads me to think that the painting is going to pretty much look like the colors that she's using now. It's just that's where we're headed with this. And so as we're watching, she is going to, and she is actually blocking in and filling in the colors. And I've noticed that with Kathy, sometimes if she's not really satisfied with her drawing, she'll just come in and kind of redraw things and again fill in the canvas with the colors that she wants. So her original drawing and what she has now are slightly different. She had a smaller flower, and now the painting has grown just a little bit in size, which is great, and it sure does look fun, doesn't it, guys? Watching her paint just makes me want to take out my canvas and brush and start, painting it. She's making the flower slightly larger, I guess, which makes more sense. She's using a square canvas, so that's interesting. And let's see, now that she has redrawn or corrected the drawing, she's actually filling in the rest. Going back to the red color that she's using, the alizarin red. So pretty straightforward. It's really fun just watching others paint, isn't it? It helps you to get in the mood, right? It's so interesting. Okay, so there she is, just blocking in the colors again. So here we go. So what I'd like to do is just have you watch the video. So I'll go out of the screen right now and just have you guys watch it for a few minutes, and then I'll come back and just give you the rest of my thought, so to speak. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I'm back. Oh, that's interesting how she's using her finger to soften. I do that all the time as well, and I do know a lot of artists who are not scared of using their fingers. So fingers are your best tools to have when it comes to softening or applying a little bit of color. So don't be scared to using your fingers, but be cautious because you are working with toxic material. It's not really, you got to be careful not to get it all over yourself. So be careful in that manner. So again, like what she's doing here, always correcting and going back to that same petal. So that's interesting. Once you get it down as you're painting, I think what she's doing is she's using that one petal to experiment with so that she can take those techniques to the other parts of the painting. So I think that's what she's working on. Okay, I really love that lime green that she has in the flower. I think with green is such an amazing color. It just brings everything else together. All the other colors tend to make more sense once you have green on your painting. So it's really amazing how that works. And again, moving through one part of the canvas to another, it just makes a lot of sense. So I really love where she's taking this painting. So excellent job. Now, if you're watching this episode through our charter channel, you can always contact us through our website that we have for you at the end of the, during the credits. But if you're watching this episode on YouTube, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to our channel. We're really trying hard to create good content for you to enjoy and possibly learn from. So also subscribe to our channel, press the like button. So if you haven't done so, as a painter, watching Kathy paint, I'm really reminded of the fact that how fun painting is, and it's just I don't know how to really put it in words unless you've tried working with oils. There's nothing better than using this medium. So the things that you can do with it, like as you see her paint, she's really shuffling around the paint on the canvas, isn't she? Because the paint is so wet, but you can move it around on the canvas as you please. So it's not like acrylic where it dries within minutes. It stays wet, so you can do a lot with it. And there's a lot of wet onto wet effects, which means that when the canvas is wet and you apply another color that's wet, it just the things that you can do, the textures and the techniques that you can develop, it's amazing. So since it's wet onto wet, you can do so many cool things with the colors, and if you need to mix colors on the canvas, you can go ahead and do that, because you are putting another layer of paint on wet surface. Okay, so now she's starting on the details in the center of the flower. Those are the pollens that she's working on. So I love the way she's using thick paint and just applying, and I think she's twisting a little bit. I don't know if you guys caught that. And again, not being scared of using her finger to soften. So that's the best tool that you can have. Excellent work. Good job. Very nice work. Okay, till the very end, she just moves the paint around and softens it with her finger. So right on. Excellent work, Kathy. Wow, so wonderful job. I really love the simplicity of the background. It's just very interesting. And speaking of the background, she also is applying just, you know, straight white paint, not leaving it just, you know, canvas, but applying titanium white, and just to create more texture, I guess, on the canvas. So also it helps it to just clean any imperfections that you might have on the white canvas. So excellent work, excellent. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. So thank you again for watching. Great job, Kathy. Wonderful work. Well, thank you so much for watching this episode of Artist Life and watching Kathy paint her rose. Don't forget to subscribe and like to our channel if you like the content. And also, until next time, happy painting. Bye!